Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the E-Commerce Minute is brought to you by SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back in business in no time. And for being a loyal E-Commerce Minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you'll never overpay. Save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping. Calculate exact postage online, and print labels right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with a free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 584.
In today's episode, swap out your shoes with ShoeBank.
For those who don't know, re-commerce or resale commerce is the process of selling used goods or excess inventory to companies or consumers. Both millennials and Gen Z kids are embracing the concept of purchasing secondhand goods with open arms. In fact, according to global data, they are more than 2 times likely to engage with re-commerce than older consumers, and companies are beginning to run with this. ShoeBank is an innovative re-commerce platform that is changing the way consumers, quote-unquote, buy shoes. ShoeBank is a marketplace for swapping shoes where women of all ages can give and get new shoes without spending any money. To use ShoeBank, members upload images of gently worn shoes they want to make available for a swap, then fill out a form with a description and information about their history. Within 24 hours, an individual at ShoeBank approves the pair of shoes and posts it in the appropriate category, either silver, gold, or platinum, according to its retail price and brand, and rewards the uploader with a credit good for 1 pair of shoes in the same category. Users can wear the new shoes for as long as they want and swap them again. Each pair uploaded allows the user to get a new pair. Customers can search for shoes by characteristics like condition, from new to very good, heel height, brand, size, color, and material. When a posted shoe is requested by a user, the website notifies the uploader and sends a pre-addressed, prepaid USPS shipping label. Membership is free, and users only pay shipping and handling when they swap, which is around $9.90 for standard shipping. The site also assures customers that shipping cost is transferred directly to the shipping courier. ShoeBank says that its marketplace is the most cost-effective way of getting rid of old shoes, and the company estimates that a customer selling used shoes could make back up to 50% of their initial investment at best. The website is shoebank.shoes.
Shoes.
All right, I have questions. One, let's get the obvious thing out of the way. How does ShoeBank make money?
Right. That's what a lot of people were asking. A lot of people were like, I don't understand how this is going to profit.
So I'm on there, sign in, open an account. It doesn't cost anything to open an account. It doesn't really how it works. It's easy and free, no commitment, no subscription. I has it confused. I don't know how they make money. All right, point B. Obviously, these are for ladies' shoes, so we'll need your hot spicy take on this. Would you use something like this? I mean, I could maybe see for some dress shoes.
Well, personally,
there's sneakers on here. It's like, oof.
I hate feet. Like, I'm one of those people that really, really hate feet and anything to do with feet. So the idea of my foot touching somebody else's foot spot makes my skin crawl.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of people would share that sentiment.
I agree with you. I like my feet, but I don't like other people's feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my feet are cute. I have like okay. I don't want anybody like emailing me for foot pics, but like I would consider my feet to be nice.
Please, no emails. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I agree with you. I participate in re-commerce. I'm
Yeah.
actually a big fan of Patagonia Worn Wear. I buy and trade a lot of stuff on there because their stuff is good quality and it doesn't. But it's like a jacket or a
Right.
shirt. It's not a
Feet.
pair of shoes. It's
That-
almost like
ugh.
it's a little too personal. It's a little too. There's a lot of things that can go wrong without being graphic.
Sanitation wise.
Sanitation wise,
yeah.
and there's like, it says swap by style: boots, flats, sneakers, pumps, and sandals. I can maybe see, okay, I have a fancy event and I want to get a pair of, what's the fancy shoe now? Louboutin, or is there something else now that's,
no, lubes are still big.
Lubes are big.
Lubes are big.
Yeah. I mean, I could see for fancy kind of dress wear, but
absolutely.
I ain't trading no stinky sneakers.
Oh my God.
I know. Listen, and I know sneaker re-commerce is a huge thing, but it's usually for sneakers that haven't been worn.
Yeah,
like a pair of whatever the hot drop was, I stick it in my closet, and then 6 months later, I flip it for profit. That's different.
You put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
And reverse it, right?
To quote the great Missy Elliott.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's so good, right? But I really wish that this didn't gross me out so much because it's so sustainable, and it really honestly is like a really good thing, because like we noted here that like shoe waste and packaging and stuff like that is like actually like a huge issue. So from like the my Save the Planet perspective, like absolutely, like I really want to be into this, but like my gosh, I can't even, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's take the gross part out of it. I mean, it's a great concept. Looking at the how-to version of it, it's you snap pictures of your shoes, you describe the condition of your shoes, and there's a bunch of check boxes. It looks like you can do it via mobile. You send your shoes in, you get a credit. I'm just wondering how these guys make money. Because
I wonder if
they're not taking the inventory and recycling it or doing something with it. They're giving it to someone else.
I'm wondering the fees, like once you check out, like there has to be some sort of fees.
Yeah, gotta be something.
Or like brand deals, like maybe they push certain brands to the forefront, even though they're supposed to be swapped. Like maybe they still just like for brand awareness put.
Yeah. There's no ads on here.
I mean, that's what I was just looking at. Like there's no PayPal is at the very bottom.
Swap by size.
Yes, Shoebank. In your fact, does it say how you make money? Swapping is free. When you swap shoes on Shoebank, you pay only for shipping and handling. The cost for shipping a regular package is paid directly to USPS, $7.55 for padded envelope, $12.80 for a flat rate box, and a nominal handling fee of $9.99 is charged for each transaction.
So it's a handling fee. So it's a little misleading. It's not that it costs you $9 to ship it. It's you ship it and you also pay $9. Okay. All right. Mystery solved. That makes sense.
Yes.
I still think, again, let's take the gross part out of it. I still think this is a pretty good deal for people who are into shoes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know personally, I honestly will say that I have a foot phobia, so that's why I'm like being like this about it.
No, I listen. It's there's a lot of hygiene issues with shoes.
Yeah.
And, you never know what you're going to get.
Right. But I get it. And I think it's really cool. And the people who are not so off put by that idea, like, do it, like go for it, like do it.
And again, it's the dress shoe thing. That's immediately when I thought when I saw this was like, I need a fancy, well, not me, but my lady friend would need a fancy pair of dress shoes, and she doesn't want to spend $1,200 for some Louis or Lose or whatever you call them. She could probably swap for something. Who knows? I don't know how much shoes like that cost, but I get this. I get the concept, and I like the sustainability end of it.
Mm-hmm.
How this can scale, I don't know, because there's a lot of people like you and I that are just like,
yeah,
it's like, well, then why don't you just go to Goodwill and buy the shoes there? Well, no, I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't. I just don't want to wear people's used shoes. It's a strange thing, but
the idea, I feel like too, like if anyone like brought up the Goodwill argument, they'd be like, or not like there's like a certain level of glamour to it because it's like shipped and stuff like that, and like you're getting it mailed instead of like going to Goodwill and like seeing them. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
there's,
Yeah.
you know, it's like a little more glitzy and glamour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's like a veneer of glamour over top of it, but you know, at the end, it's still
A
used.
worn shoe.
It's a worn shoe.
That's my mood for the day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much this can scale up. I mean, if these guys are you know, if they're able to make a sustainable business, quote unquote, if they're able to make a sustainable business, meaning they're able to sustain the business, then good on them. But I don't see this thing really blowing up unless they move into different categories or different products, because
Right.
as you said, it's still an old shoe.
Yeah, it truly. And there's actually something that like I noticed in the way that they're branding it and marketing it that I wanted to talk about, and that's they say specifically like in the way they're marketing it for all ages. And at first I was like, well, that's weird. Like, why would you say all ages? And then I sat and thought about it and I looked around at other things like that. They like Rent the Runway, things that you could like rent shoes off of per se.
Mhm.
And it's always geared towards young women's shoes. You know what I mean? It's like heels, it's like that kind of thing. It's like sandals, it's like sneakers, but there's never like just like comfy shoes available on these websites. So I
Right.
feel like them like specifically making like the fact that it's for quote unquote all ages like a talking point. I found that like really interesting because I feel like rental places and like other shoe places like don't really talk about, you know, age appropriate wear.
Right. Because I think, see, I think what they're trying to do is they're looking at like all the other e-commerce things, and they're like, what is the niche that has not been filled?
Yeah.
So they're solving. I guess they're solving a problem, because now you can go to Rent the Runway, or what's the other ones? Is it Real? Is Real e-commerce?
Yeah, the real.
Real. And they're doing great. You know, they're kicking ass. So they're like, well, what's the one? So we can do handbags, we can do jewelry, we can do consignment and all this stuff. But has anyone done shoes? Now, Real actually, hold the phone here. Real does have shoes, but it's people. It's not the trade thing. It's oh boy, and these are some really expensive shoes here. They get some boots for $540, some Gucci pumps.
Oh my god.
So I get this. I guess they're solving a niche, but the trading of the old smelly shoes just could be a little bit of a put off and a barrier to massive growth for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany, why don't you tell us about today's sponsor?
Shipping and mailing from your desk has never been simpler than with SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes. With SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes, it's just click, send, and save for as low as $4.99 a month. Send envelopes, flats, and packages right from your desk, and you're back to business in no time. And for being a loyal e-commerce minute listener, you'll receive a free 30-day trial to get started and a free 10-pound scale to ensure that you never overpay. So save time and money on mailing and shipping with SendPro Online. Starting at $4.99 a month, you can also qualify for special USPS rates for letters and priority mail shipping, calculate exact postage online, and print labels and stamps right from your PC. So go to pb.com/minute to access this special offer for a free 30-day trial plus a free 10-pound scale to get started. That's pb.com/minute. Experience shipping made simple with the free trial of SendPro Online from Pitney Bowes.
So you think there's a trade in place for squeaky chairs? Because I got one right here.
Chair swap.
Chair swap. Yeah, this one needs to be swapped in. All right. So quick stat time. Sneaker resale is now estimated to be a $2 billion market, according to Cohen and company estimates. It's projected to triple over the next several years, reaching more than $6 billion by 2025. But as we said, sneaker resale, it's not the old smelly sneakers. It's just I bought a pair of kicks and I flipped it. Some guys are making some serious money doing that. I gotta respect that hustle.
I respect that grind. I was just gonna say the same exact thing.
24 billion pairs of shoes are purchased every year, and most of them are sitting in our closets unworn. That is according to Roni Harl, a CEO of Shoebank. And Brittany, you'll have to corroborate this. The average woman has 25 pairs of shoes in her closet, of which she wears only 6 in rotation. Yes, no?
Well, I kind of only wear like 2 pairs of shoes. in rotation. But
you're just a poor former student. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, shoes isn't the piece of clothing that I like to spend my money on, but I know I'm like the 1%. Like, I know most women probably do have 25 pairs of shoes because a lot of people love shoes, and I get it. It's just like not my jam. I'd rather buy like jeans. I don't know.
Shoes are definitely a thing. Okay, and according to the EPA, packaging accounts for about 30% of America's trash by volume, or around 78 million tons per year. Even though 53% of that gets recycled, the rest goes into landfills. Trash. All right, you can check that out. It's shoebank.shoes. We'll keep an eye on them and see if they're around in a couple months or a couple years. I mean, best of luck to them. Now, we just don't get it.
Yeah.
That is your e-commerce minute for today. See you in a minute tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media @SumoHeavy.